morning, traders. Welcome to the TMT stock market strategy video for Thursday, November 19th. Markets had a nice little day yesterday, pushing and grinding higher all throughout the day, actually. So we had a nice movement and good participation from other key sectors that we like to see, like the banks and financials. You see here, we mentioned yesterday about possibly a bull flag. We need to see if this is going to break out or break down. That gave us a trigger for the long side, XLF. Now is confirmed that this is a bull flag breakout, looking for 25, if not higher. Take a look at the XLK. Again, technology did well, looking for help from other key sectors that need help for a good rally, and this actually did well. You could see XLK moving higher. So that's also a good sign, guys. This is a nice little sign that we're having that markets are indeed starting to move up. Now you can see here we had a big move up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We had a nice big explosion. So we had 2 out of 3 days that we paused on one day. Now we're rallying back up. And again, be careful. I keep saying that. Doesn't mean that you can't trade, but you know what? We have a lot of uncertainty out there, and the markets just does not seem to care. We did talk about the options expiration, bullish bias for the week, and that usually happens on the monthlies every month. So this is a good sign that this is indeed happening. It is Thursday. Usually get a decent day, Thursday and Friday. But we do get a pause. If we rally this far in 3 days, 2 out of the 3 days, I mean, you're talking 202 to 208. That's a pretty big move. So what we like to see is probably another pause. I wouldn't see too much more movement out of this week. So just keep that in mind. Maybe we get another little push higher. Markets up slightly. And then we need to see what happens next week. The reason why I say this is because, again, terrorist attack, not good for economy, not at all. It creates fear and uncertainty. We did already have a huge move up here all of October. We sold off a little bit in November, and now we're rallying right back up. And if you notice that we sell off 2, 3, 4 days, we had 3 little down days, and then 3 huge up days, recouping all of the losses, okay? So just keep in mind, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Markets could change on a dime during the course of the trading day, overnight. So I like to reduce any type of exposure until we get a healthy pullback, which we haven't had since 2009, okay? Let's take a look at the Spider 60-minute. I was looking at that gap fill. Yes, we did get it. 38% to the penny, as you can see here. And now where do we go? Well, we're going to probably test somewhere around these areas here. And then I like to see what the market does, if it has enough strength to move higher, or if we start to break down again. Wouldn't surprise me if we see 2150, 2200 by year end. But does it go straight up? Not sure. It actually looked like it did, right? From the end of September all the way, all straight up in October. And we get a little bit of a pullback, and then now we're back up here again. So crazy market that we live in right now. But just again, guys, keep notice of your surroundings, because look at your internals. Make sure your internals are confirming what the market is actually doing. We still have weakness in Russell and the transports. I'll show that to you again. Diamonds, we had that little push up, and again, this is a leading index, lagging index, apologize, but has been leading. So I don't put too much emphasis on what the diamonds do, which would be the Dow Jones ETF. But if you look at the transports can't even get out of its own way. I mean, we did get a couple of little push up days, but really not much of anything, nothing of excitement. But if you see here, and this is what I want to show you, we are building energy, right? We are coming into a very big, and let me just get some of this stuff out of the way for you guys. We are coming into a very large symmetrical triangle, okay? Now, at one point in time, it's going to break, and this is what we're going to be paying attention to right here, okay? I'm going to move this down, get rid of this, and we're going to move this lower. We have a very big symmetrical triangle. If indeed we do break out of the transports, which we are coming to seasonal strength, then I would say pretty much all bets are going to be off starting to short the market. I wouldn't try to fight it. Look for some long areas. Look for some stocks, some good stocks that are coming to some seasonal strength. And then because the transports will keep this market up if we do get a rally. If we break down, that's a whole other story. Then you got to be careful with downside action here, okay? Now take a look at the IWM. Same thing. Really not going anywhere. Hasn't gone anywhere. If not, it lagged the whole 2015. So this is not a good sign that the Russell 2000 is lagging. Now, what happens is that the transports and the Russell can lag for the next 5-6 weeks, and the markets move higher, and then we have that market divergence kick in the new year, and then we start to sell off again. So again, it's only about 5-6 weeks before the end of the year, so just keep that in mind. Okay, take a look at the Qs again. Not a bad movement in the Qs. We had some nice movement in our leaders. Remember the top 10 leaders, guys. Keep in mind the Amazons, the Facebook, the Google, the Apple, Pricelines, Microsoft. They are the ones that are the top 10, the Gileads. They are the ones that are pushing this index higher. They're the ones that make notice. They take notice, and they will move the market, this index, the QQQ, higher and or lower without the other, let's say, other 90 stocks that are in here. All right, so just make sure you keep that in mind if you are trading the Qs. All right, guys, I hope it helps. Let's see what happens today and tomorrow, and see what kind of a finish we get. But pretty much, we were right on target about looking for some movement to the upside going into options expiration. So have a great day. Enjoy the day. Make some money. Use your stops, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.